The term induced demand, in the context of transportation planning, is the increase of demand and supply applied to transportation infrastructure which has brought greater traffic congestion over the last 30 years instead of lowering it. This has turned into a nearly uncontrollable problem in major cities.
It has been proven that the construction of more lanes will result in higher traffic congestion. This because it would increase the number of drivers, which will turn in the construction of more lanes and would collapse into an endless loop, causing negative implications for the future of big cities and public health.
For these reasons, we would like to propose this concept positively with the construction of bike lanes. By expanding bicycle infrastructure, we would begin to lighten the vehicular traffic problem in cities where this could seem impossible to achieve.
We are transforming our public space design by building more exclusive bike lanes on alternative roads. And by enhancing our street design, we increase everyone's safety and protection, especially the most vulnerable like cyclists and pedestrians.
For example, it has been proven that the construction of a permanent bike lane in 2021 on Insurgentes Avenue in Mexico City increased the use of bicycles by 400%. Thus, it reduced approximately 6.4 tons of CO2 per day for every kilometer traveled by an average of 30,000 users.
In the past few years, we have experienced a significant increase in bicycle use around various cities since people were looking for alternative transportation methods. It turns out that the most common and affordable option is bicycles.
Induced demand for bike lanes is an opportunity for sustainable mobility. We can only create a cycling culture by providing adequate infrastructure. Delineating a bike lane properly provides higher cyclist safety. Installing the perfect lane delineators transmits the security and peace the user needs to move on a bike. Bicycle use reduces environmental, air, sound, and visual pollution. A cycling network improves transportation in the cities. If there are more bicycle infrastructures, people will use their bikes more, which will increase physical activity. The bike lanes have a long service life. Let's contribute and support the production of more bike lanes.
By generating more bicycle infrastructure in Mexico and around the world, we would have less traffic and less pollution on the planet. In this way, we transform the term induced demand with a positive sense that will make sustainably a greener and more interconnected world.
The big cities are already saturated with vehicles. The solution to this traffic problem isn't the construction of more lanes or elevated highways, but instead the induced demand for bike lanes by designing, building, increasing, and equipping cities with extensive bicycle infrastructure. Under this concept, we provide users the power to solve the oversaturation of vehicles and transform the way of transport into a safer, healthier, and economical manner. Thus, this will exponentially improve the quality of life in our cities. More bike lane demand means more bicycle infrastructure.
Induced demand for bike lanes will have more success if the daily safety of cyclists is accompanied by a good channeling in street infrastructure. Especially when there are high-speed lanes, it's necessary to place one-way bike lanes that allow safe transportation for cyclists, lowering the probability of an accident and increasing security. And doing this will attract more and more users, generating a higher bike lane demand and contributing to the promotion of viable urban transportation and a greener city.